Okay, everyone take a look at number 5 on your homework. And first of all, you calculated delta H of reaction, which was positive 1132 kilojoules. Okay, that's products minus reactants. That's pretty easy, right? What does it mean if it's positive, endo or exo? Endothermic. Okay, that means it's going to look like this. Is this how most reactions proceed in nature? No. This is the opposite. Okay? Then, if you do it backwards, what kind of reaction would it be? Exo. And that's how it would like to occur. Okay? Then you had to calculate delta G, again, products minus reactants. In this case, you got positive 1028.4 kilojoules. What does it mean if delta G was positive? This is not going to occur naturally. Okay, and that's absolutely right, because carbon dioxide does not spontaneously change into oxygen. That would be kind of good if it did. We would be very happy if it did that. Then you calculated delta S using delta G equals delta H minus T times delta S. And you came up with delta S is equal to, give me a second, positive 0.347 kilojoules per Kelvin, right? Yes. Okay? So now ready. This last question will be on your test tomorrow. Ready? You guys are going to be able to figure it out. It's not that hard. Okay. Which thing up here determines if a reaction is spontaneous or not?
The last one. S.
Delta G.
Oh, that's right.
Delta G determines. Okay? Delta G determines. And what does delta G have to be in order for a reaction to be spontaneous?
Negative.
Negative. How's negative 100? Is that good?
Yeah.
What about negative 50?
Yeah.
What about negative 1?
Yeah.
What about negative 0.5?
Yeah.
What about negative 0.111?
Yeah.
What about negative 0.000? Okay. Anything negative, right? What's a way to show that something is negative, but it could be any negative number? A number what? Thank you. Less than 0. If delta G is less than 0, it's spontaneous. So now, you're not going to be able to tell me the exact temperature, but you can tell me that it's either going to be less than this or greater than that. Do you understand? So let's plug in what we have. Delta G, is it this formula right here? Delta H minus temperature times delta S is less than 0. Because we're now going to solve for temperature. Okay? Now, what are we going to plug in for delta H? 1132 kilojoules minus temperature times, what's delta S? 0.347 kilojoules per Kelvin. Okay, good. It's less than 0. So what's our first thing that we're going to do now?
Subtract.
We're going to subtract the minus 1132. We'll bring it to that side, right? So we get negative T times 0.347 kilojoules per Kelvin is less than negative 1132. Now, how do you solve for T? What do we have to get rid of? We have to get rid of this, right? Now look at me. This is something that I forgot a long time ago, but this is your algebra. What happens if you divide a negative number across an inequality sign? You change it, right? So you get temperature is greater than this divided by this.
You want the answer?
So now divide it, yeah. because this is kilojoules per Kelvin. Kilojoules are going to cancel out. Kelvin's going to come to the top. What did you get?
3262.24.
Temperature is greater than 3262 Kelvin. Point something. The temperature has to be greater than that, and then that reaction will become spontaneous.
What happened to the negative T?
Because a negative divided by a negative is a positive. Okay.